Hi everybody. So today I'm going to go over how to um, complete written work, what the expectations are, and how to submit it on Microsoft Teams. So just like yesterday, you're going to go into your team and you're going to find your assignment, and the assignments are always listed in order, and I'll always be labeling them so you know which one. So, yesterday was assignment 1 and today will be assignment 2. You will click on view assignment and you will see something like this. Now, the first thing is always read the instructions. I'm really specific with instructions, and that's entirely meant to help you. Think of it this way. It's the difference between a smooth ride in a car versus off-roading. If you don't read the directions carefully, it's going to be off-roading. It's going to be a very bumpy ride. You'll probably get some flat tires. Your car will break down, and you'll have to walk 20 miles to the gas station only to find out that you had no money in your pocket to pay for the gas. Trust me, read the directions. They're there to make your life simple, and it will guarantee a smooth ride into the sunset. So you'll read these directions, and like I said yesterday, I always put my directions in a series of steps. Always follow the steps in order because, again, the order matters. It will make your job much easier. Also, sometimes the links in documents don't work. So if there's a video that you need to see, I'll usually post the link in here as well, just in case you can't access it in the document. So when you scroll down, underneath student work is where you'll find your document. Now, there are a few ways that you could open this. I'm going to show you the different ways, and depending on what's best for you is what you should go with. But for me, the simplest way to make sure that you get the version of the document that I created and all its functions is to download the document. Now, I'm not saying you have to do that, but like I said, if you want the document the way it was when I created it, then that's the way to do it. So you download it, you open it up, and this is what the document will look like. Now, on the document as well, I always put the steps. So again, follow the steps on the document. Anything highlighted in yellow is basically saying, hey, look at me, read this first. So basically what you do is read the step first, then read the directions in yellow, because we'll make sure you know what you have to do. You'll follow those directions, and then after you read, you'll have a response. And again, I highlighted the question in yellow so you don't miss it. And all you'll do is you'll type my response on the document. Now again, when you download the document, if you notice in step 2, I put the link to the video. So if you notice when I hover over the link, you can click on it. You'll watch the video, and then you'll respond to the question in yellow. Again, the yellow guides you, says, don't forget me. And then again, you'll continue on to step 3, respond to the question, and step 4. I will eventually show you what my expectations are for, your written responses. But for right now, I want to see what you're going to do so that I know, what are your strengths and, what are some things that you need help with. Okay, so that's one way to get the document. Now, if you go this route as well, it means you'll have to submit the document back onto Teams. I can't show you that from my screen because I'm the teacher, so it won't give me that option. But if you go to YouTube and ask how do I submit a document on Teams, it should show you how to do that. Now, the other options you have, you go back and click on this. If you don't want to download it, you can open the document in Teams itself. But when you do that, you lose some of the functionality that the first version I showed you have. So for example, like you can't, oh, it will allow you to click on the link. Okay, so that's good. But in terms of what you have to do in order to write anything on the document, because if you notice I'm trying to write something that doesn't, you have to go up here and you have to click on Edit Document. And what it will do is it will now create a version of it that will allow you to now type your responses. If you don't click on Edit Document, though, it won't allow you to do that. Okay, so I'll close this out. I'll show you some more options. So you can open it in Word, and when you click on that, it will prompt you open Microsoft Word, and it might take a little bit to load, as you can see here. And if you notice, it comes up the same way as if you downloaded the document. So, if you click on Open in Word or download the document, like I said, it will come up the same way. You can type your responses, and again, you'll be able to click on the link. Now, the final way you could do it is open in Word online. And when you do this, it will kind of be similar to when you open it up in Teams online. Again, notice it takes a little longer to load. And then here it is, and notice it looks a little different. So again, you'll be able to type your responses, right? Just like the other ways. But notice how in this version, when I put my mouse over the link, it won't allow me to click on it. So the only way you'll be able to watch it then is you can copy and paste the link into your browser, and then there it is. Or, like I said, you can go back to the assignment, and I put the link right there. So those are just different ways that you could access the Word document. Do it in a way that works for you. And I know ELA, I think, is teaching you how to annotate. So I believe, I could be wrong, but I believe your annotations will often be in one of like either in Teams or the online version of the document. Okay, so and I'll talk about annotating at a later date, but I'm going to let ELA tell you what they want you to do first, and then I'll follow up at a later date. So those are the different ways that you can access your documents. Again, open in Teams, open in Word Online, or download it directly. Like I said, do what's best for you. Just remember that if you download it directly, you will have to resubmit it. So again, make sure you look that up, because I can't show you from my screen. So that's it. If you have any questions, please feel free to reach out into the chat, which is over here. And I do believe the chat is finally working. I know for the past 2 days, teachers have not been able to respond on it, but I believe it is working now. So you should be able to easily reach me via the chat. Okay, guys, hope you're doing okay, and I will see you soon.